IHeartEveryone here with more Nameless. It's a nice rainy day. I miss rainy days. I haven't had one in a while. Couldn't open my eyes. Peeped to see if it was dawn, but it was still dark. Checked my clock on my wall and saw that it was the usual time in the morning. I can hear water drops falling on the window. Oh, it must be raining outside. How rainy is it today? Checked my smartphone. There was a text from Red, telling me that the club president will come by to see me today. Still no text from Lance. Kinda bothered me.
들었어?
As soon as I came into the academy, Zoe started to make a fuss. Huh?
레드 선배가 이번 축제 때 연극을 한대.
Oh.
특수 촬영물이라던데. 레드 선배랑 딱 맞지 않냐?
If it's about that, I heard about it too much yesterday. How would Zoe react when I tell her I'll be playing the heroine? Oh wait, did I agree?
그런데 들리는 소문으로는 아직 히로인 역이 결정 안 났다고 하더라.
그 연극 주제가 좀 이상하던데.
그게 문제가 아니야. 중요한 건 이 아카데미에 우월한 히로인격 미모를 가진 사람은 바로 나! 이 소희님뿐이라는 거지.
What?
적당해.
I was surprised at what Zoe said. I didn't know Zoe was interested in that role. I remember Lance recommending Zoe as the heroine yesterday.
축제에는 다른 남학생들도 오기 마련이야. 그리고 외부 사람들이 와서 꼭 보는 공연을 꼽으라면 당연히 밴드 공연과 연극 아니겠어? 잘하면 처음 보는 꽃미남이 와서 무대 위에 나를 보고 반할 수도 있지 않겠어? 그리고 사랑이 시작될지도 몰라.
Let me check my phone. Ooh. Let's see. It's a weekend. How about going to the library to study for the exams? I will understand that as a no. What do you want to do today? Do you want to watch TV together? The movie replay show will start soon. Alright. Yaw.
오늘 수업 끝나고 입부 신청서를 한번 내봐야겠어. 물론 떨어질 일은 없겠지만 말이야.
Really? I was nodding to Zoe when all of a sudden the classroom door opened. Everyone stared at the door that slammed open.
히로인!
Oh my goodness. This voice isn't...
레드 선배! 방금 날 보고 히로인이라고...
연극부 부장! 이쪽이야! 저 녀석이라고!
역시 내 텔레파시가 통한 거네? 뭐, 이 아카데미에 나만큼 확실한 비주얼을 가진 여학생도 드물지.
이 사람이 히로인이야!
I feel so bad. Red pointed at me and Zoe looked flustered.
히로인! 자, 얼른 입부하도록 해!
Oh, he's so excited.
레드가 말했던 아이가 너구나. 연극을 해본 적은 있어? 일단 자리를 좀 옮길까? 자세한 이야기를 하고 싶은데. 너도 특수 촬영물에 대해 잘 알고 있다고
Oh, yes,
들었어.
so well. Oh,
잠깐! 그러니까...
I'm sorry, Zoe. Zoe looked surprised.
너 얘 친구지? 반갑다.
Red saluted to Zoe.
너도 페이스가 괜찮은데 주점 마담역이나 물 길러 가는 젊은 처녀 역으로 딱 어울리겠어. 그런데 길 막고 있지 말고 잠시만 비켜줄래?
As the club president pushed Zoe a bit to the side, she faltered. She has never faltered before.
내 마음속에 커다란 혼란이 찾아왔어.
딸기 우유 먹고 싶어. 가자.
Shinbi dragged Zoe's arm and Zoe stood up like a zombie. I worry if Zoe will be okay. Now's not the time. Could we talk later?
무슨 말이야? 지금 널 설득시키려고 밖에 연극부 애들이 다 와 있다고.
What? Surprised, I looked out the door. In the hallway were around 10 people gathered together.
레드가 하도 시끄러워서 말이지.
Oh my
다들
god.
누구인지 궁금해서 보러 왔어.
I suddenly felt the burden crush me. I was flustered to see so many people wait for me, but I couldn't refuse now. Alright, I'll just listen to what you have to say. Red really overdid it this time. But the girl who was just next to me was interested in the role too. Excuse me?
의상 컨셉을 좀 바꿔야겠지?
I spoke for Zoe, who wasn't here, but no one listened. Zoe, I'm sorry.
이 아이가 레디가 말한 아이야? 이 비주얼이면 대본을 다시 써야겠는걸?
이 녀석이 히로인으로는 딱이라니까.
레드가 그렇게 말하면 그런 거겠지. 대본 다시 쓰는 건 힘든 일도 아니니까 말이야.
The play seemed to change according to what whatever Red said. Felt sweaty. If that's the case, it's just more burden for me. I was looking at everyone to say something when I saw Lance walk toward us. Oh, he must have finished his discipline guide work. Lance, save me! Lance silently looked towards me and just went into the classroom. He still looks pissed. Felt worried.
뭐, 부장이 좋다면 나도 좋아. 다들 어떻게 생각해? 나도 별로 반대할 이유는 없어. 연기만 잘한다는 말이야.
I flinched at what he said. I have never acted in my whole life. Thank you everyone, but this is all so sudden for me. Can you give me some time to think about it? I carefully expressed my thoughts, but the president looked at me as if I had said something preposterous.
레드 너랑 얘기 다 된 거 아니었어?
대충 얘기는 했는데 아직 마음을 다 못 정한 것 같아.
Red scratched his hair and said, "You must have told him I already said yes."
어쨌든 내 마음속의 히로인은 너밖에 없어. 그러니까
Oh,
빨리 정해줘.
Red.
알았지?
Okay, I get it. Thank you for your time, everyone. I bowed to everyone. The whole crowd had to go away feeling iffy. Ugh, what do I do? Felt like it'd be impolite to refuse now. What do I do? I looked around the classroom and saw Lance looking into a piece of paper. What do I do? I immediately saw that Lance was one of the options. Whatever happens, happens, or I should ask Lance for advice. Again, it's like, ignore that Lance exists, or just try to be with Lance, which, I don't know. These questions just seem so much more obvious to me than any of Yuri's was, because it all just revolves around the same thing. I looked around the classroom and saw Lance looking into a piece of paper. He looked focused, and I felt like I shouldn't talk to him. I took out my smartphone. Lance, about to play, what should I do? I hit send. Lance would surely reply, don't do such a thing. I saw Lance check the text, and saw him just turn the phone off. Then he turned his eyes back to the piece of paper. Is he that busy? Aw, classes were done for today. Wow, text.
하늘이 완전 어두워졌네. 비 올 것 같은데? 아까 아침에도 비가 오더니 때늦은 장마인가 봐.
I didn't see an umbrella. I should hurry home. It looked like it'd start raining any minute now. I checked my smartphone again. Still no text from Lance. So many things on my mind. Lance didn't reply to my text, and I still didn't give an answer for replay. It looks like it'll rain soon, so I'll be off first.
너 아까 연극 얘기는
I don't
어떻게
want to
됐어?
talk about it. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide.
나한테는 고민 상담하지 마.
So he still hasn't recovered from the damage.
너무 부담스러우면 하지 않는 게 좋아.
Okay. No matter how much I thought about it, I still felt that Zoe would be better for the role. I was about to exit the classroom after saying bye when I noticed Lance's seat. Is Lance okay? I muttered while staring at his empty seat. His bag was still at his desk. I don't think he has an umbrella. What if it starts to rain a lot? I worried and thought that I could maybe go home first and bring him an umbrella. I'll have to go home fast then. Anyways, bye guys. I said bye to Zoe and Shimby and came out of the classroom. I don't think the rain will stop anytime soon. Just as expected. Sent another text to Lance and Worry. Do you have an umbrella? Send. Touch. Good. You might ignore my text, like he might ignore my text like he did this morning, but I still wanted to contact him first. Huh? I was thinking that when the phone rang. I am on my way. Boop. Said I am on my way. Lance, this isn't answering my question. When I saw him earlier, he looked like he didn't have an umbrella. I was more worried since Lance would just let himself get caught in the rain. Sent a text back right away. Stay the air sent. As soon as I sent the text, I grabbed 2 umbrellas and left the house. Huh? I brought the umbrellas, but I couldn't find Lance. And there's no bag? Looks like he already went out. Called Lance right away. The phone dialed for a while and went straight to voicemail. Why isn't he answering? Did he not get my text? If we missed each other on the way here, things would get complicated. I think I should at least go to the bus stop. Blah. Rain started to pour heavily. He would for sure get a cold if he gets caught in this rain. I should hurry up. I hurried my pace with my sight all blurry from the rain. I hope nothing's happened to him. Kept on calling him, but he didn't pick up. I wondered if the rain was messing with the signals. But I got a text from Zoe while looking for him, so that mustn't be it. Did something happen? I was slowly getting worried. It'd be better if he just didn't see my text and got back home. Smartphones aren't that helpful after all. I complained while fidgeting with my phone. I soon arrived at the bus station. I saw something amidst the pouring rain. Huh? I saw a familiar figure. It was who I was desperately looking for. Did he just stand like that in the rain? Even at a glance, I could tell his lips turned blue from shivering in the cold. Aw, Lance, what is this? Lance, what are you doing here? Hearing my voice, Lance turned around. He was head to toe soaked in the rain. Even his eyes seemed watery. Oh my god! How long were you standing here? I hurriedly put my umbrella over him. It didn't help his already wet body, but I didn't want to just leave him in the rain. Why didn't you take my call? Didn't know you liked to be in the rain, but what if you get a cold, huh? Oh, huh? As strong as the rainpour was, the sound was just as loud. Amongst the noise, I was scolding Lance, but he didn't respond as if he couldn't hear anything. So I was about to stop talking when I noticed he was looking at something. It's... Aw. Barbie doll was on top of a pile of trash to the telephone pole. Oh, next to the telephone pole. Barbie doll. Something everyone wants to own when they are little. Saw a lot of ads for that on TV when I was little. It was still in okay shape. Who threw it away? Why was Lance looking at that doll? I reached out for the Barbie doll. Looks new. Every girl has at least once owned a Barbie doll. I remember dressing it up and combing its hair when I was little. Did she get tired of it? Such a shame. I said that while laying the Barbie doll back on the trash pile. Lance quietly looked at me.
두고 가는 겁니까?
What? Oh. Couldn't hear Lance's voice amongst the pouring rain. Yeah, it was left there in the first place. And I didn't collect Barbie dolls now. You okay? What if you get a cold? Let's go home, you're pale. I was worried to see Lance look paler than usual.
버린 사람은 어떤 마음으로 버린 걸까요?
Lance. Lance's blue eyes were directed at me. Felt a bit flustered and opened my mouth. Well, maybe she got tired of it, or got a new one.
그렇군요.
Cold rain was still pouring down on him, but he didn't seem to want to move. To Lance, I quietly listened to what he has to say or ask him what happened. Alright, well here we go. That's a choice that's I'm not 100% sure on. I want to just listen to what he has to say. I don't know why. That's just what my brain is telling me to do. I don't really have any particular reason. Ask him what happened. What would that possibly entail if I did that? I don't know. I don't, because nothing in particular happened. It seems. I think he's got a lot going on in his mind. So I'm just gonna listen to what he wants to get off his chest. Unfair. Lance opened his mouth for after some time.
이건 명백히 한쪽이 손해를 보는 겁니다. 일방적으로 불쌍한 처지에 놓인단 말입니다.
Pitiful situation. Must be talking about the Barbie doll he's looking at. Lance just stood there staring at the doll.
인형은 주인을 정할 수 없습니다. 저 버려진 인형도 손해를 본 겁니다. 인형은 누군가에 의해 만들어지고 언젠가는 버려지는 존재죠.
That sounded lonely.
처음부터 알고 있었습니다.
What did you know? You imagined being abandoned? Felt upset to see Lance talk so easily about being abandoned. But Lance calmly
특이한
continued.
점이 없으면 더 버려지기 쉽죠. 저 인형처럼. 개성 없이 대량 생산되는 건 인형의 의지가 아닌데도.
That depends on who the owner is. I said as if defending myself. Couldn't understand a bit why Lance was saying that. Lance is the most popular doll released from Kroby Doll. Oh man, it's just imagine a dumpster just filled with Lance dolls. It's very depressing. He's the most popular and the most produced. Wasn't he feeling anxious at seeing an abandoned Barbie doll? A doll that's also popular and mass-produced?
맞아요. 주인에 따라 다르죠.
Lance looked at me. You look tired. Lance, were you feeling
저
anxious?
버려진 인형은 괜찮을 겁니다. 저 인형은 아무것도 느끼지 못하니까요. 그냥 대량 생산되었을 뿐이죠. 저 인형 안에는 영혼이 없습니다.
Soul. Soul in a doll. Does Lance believe that? But even Lance, who's standing right in front of me, was a doll once. Lance's existence proves that there are souls in dolls.
하지만 크루비돌 인형은 다릅니다. 원형사가 우리를 만들 때는 공장에서 생산된 몸에 영혼을 집어넣었습니다.
He frowned as if trying to remember something from a long time ago. Dollmaker. Souls. Dollmaker is someone who crafts dolls. Does Lance remember a person who made him? Then Lance is telling me the story of his birth. I don't understand. Explain. Lance looked at me and continued.
원형사는 저에게 느끼고 생각하고 기억할 수 있는 영혼을 부여했습니다. 크루비돌 인형은 어느 정도의 확률로 제조 시에 영혼이 부여되어 있다고 알고 있습니다.
Dolls from Kroby Doll have souls? I nodded unconsciously. Although I like ball joint dolls, the reason I like the ones from Kroby Doll in particular is that it felt there was something more in them. Something attracted me to them. It was like a person's warmth. Is that what Lance is calling souls?
왜 그런 짓을 했는지 아무것도 느낄 수 없게 찍어내면 될 것을.
Lance remembered the time he was given a soul and continued. But rather than feel thankful towards the maker, he seemed to feel upset. His resenting eyes said it all.
원형사는 우리 인형들의 신과 같은 존재입니다. 우리의 몸을 빚어낼 뿐만 아니라 개성 역시 부여하니까요. 크루비돌은 인형을 만들 때 구체적인 컨셉을 정하는 것을 아시겠죠?
I nodded. Of course I knew. That's why I thought Kroby dolls were special.
그런 식으로 인간의 성장 과정과 비슷한 설정을 집어넣는 겁니다. 그리고 그 때문에 크루비돌의 인형은 착각을 하게 되죠. 우리가 인간이 아닌가 하고 말입니다.
Lance talked as if he was talking about all the dolls in general, but I felt that he was just talking about himself. A doll that has already become human is saying that he deluded himself into thinking he may be human. I wanted to tell Lance something, but I decided to listen first.
그리고 그런 착각에 빠진 상태로 원형사가 불어넣는 기억과 감정까지 부여받게 되죠.
He sounded sad, and his eyes were wetter than the pouring raindrops. His eyes had sadness in
그런
them.
식입니다. 그 회사는 다른 인형들에게 그런 식으로 개성을 부여했습니다. 하지만 나에겐 특별한 개성을 부여하지 않았습니다.
What? What surprised me more than the fact that they give dolls souls was Lance's sadness. The sadness of a doll that wasn't given any personality touched my heart.
원형사는 내게 말했습니다. 나를 원하는 주인의 취향대로 꾸며질 거라고 말입니다. 그게 나의 개성이라고요.
Lance clenched his
그냥
jaw.
물건으로 내버려 두지. 난 왜 영혼을 가지게 된 거죠? 개성도 주지 않았으면 그냥 아무 생각 없는 인형으로 만들면 될 것을.
Lance's eyes turned towards me. My heart sank, wondering if he resented me, his owner. But I didn't see any resentment in his eyes. He just looked at me with an inscrutable expression, and he opened his mouth, blue from the rain.
개성도 없는 나 같은 것의 대체는 얼마든지 가능합니다. 데려가서 쓰다가 마음에 들지 않으면 다시 새 걸로 사서 새롭게 꾸미면 되죠. 저 버려진 인형처럼 란스타임은 언젠가는 버려질 거라는 것을 알고 있습니다.
Lance said coldly. He was so cynical that I almost forgot he was talking about himself. Get a new one? Lance, that's not true. I yelled to Lance to refute him, but Lance shook his head.
난 그러기 위해 태어난 존재입니다. 나는 레드 녀석과 다릅니다. 그 녀석은 학교가 아니라도 어디에서나 눈에 띌 수밖에 없습니다. 세상에 단 하나뿐이니까요.
What? You...
그리고 강한 개성을 타고났으니까요.
Lance started to talk about Red. I never knew he thought of Red that way. Did Lance treat Red the way he did because he felt inferior?
그에 비해 난 널리고 널린 란스 타입입니다. 질리면 새로 사면 되죠. 없는 개성은 만들려고 한다고 생기는 것이 아닙니다. 나의 개성은 나의 주인님이 부여하는 것입니다. 그것이 제 컨셉이니까요. 즉, 내 눈앞에 있는 당신이 보여주는 세계가 나의 전부입니다. 당신이 골라주는 옷, 당신이 골라준 음식은 내게 어떤 의미인 줄 아세요? 그것은 나를 이루는 중요한 부분이 됩니다. 그것이 나의 컨셉이고 개성입니다. 그러니까 그런 당신이 나를 버리면 나의 세계도 끝이 납니다.
I didn't know what to say. But I wanted to comfort him in any way I can. Lance, I don't know where to start, but all this talk about doll makers, personalities, these things I never heard about made my head hurt. Lance looked at me disheartened. Lance? I felt that his sad eyes suddenly became blurry. And besides, he moved a bit weird. Huh? And suddenly faltered and collapsed. Lance? Wake up! Lance! Lance!
38.5도.
No, baby.
꽤 높군.
I know.
란스.
Couldn't carry Lance by myself, so I called Yuri. Thankfully, Yuri was still at the academy, and he soon came to us with Yanho and Red. We were able to carry Lance back home, but the problem was his high fever.
마스터, 란스 괜찮겠죠?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
사내 녀석이 그깟 비중 맞았다고 벌써 쓰러지긴 하고 말이야. 수련이 부족하구만.
It's a train under a waterfall.
약은 먹였으니까 일단 상태를 지켜보도록 해. 자, 그럼 난 이만.
Where are you going?
아카데미에 다시 가봐야지. 일하다 급하게 전화 받고 뛰어나왔거든. 다시 돌아가서 마무리해야 할 것이 있어. 일단 월급을 받고 있으니까 받은 만큼은 일해야지 않겠어? 게다가
Oh, whoops. You're right. Thanks for coming.
이 빚은 저 녀석이 깨어나면 톡톡히 받아낼 거야. 그보다
너도 이제 좀 쉬지 그래.
I'm fine. Thanks for worrying, though. Yuri winked at me, and Ben left the room in a hurry.
그럼 나도 잠시 나갔다 올게. 같이 있어주고 싶지만 부장한테 말도 없이 뛰쳐나온 거거든. 아마 지금쯤 거품을 물고 쓰러져 있을걸. 돌아올 때는 아마 퇴일이 끝나는 시간쯤 되겠다. 내가 없어도 괜찮겠어?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Oh, and about the heroine.
그건 내일 얘기해도 돼. 오늘 천천히 생각해봐.
Red looked at me with serious eyes. Red left the room too.
마스터, 저는 따뜻한 차라도 내올게요. 유자차 드실래요? 마스터까지 감기에 걸리면 안 되니까.
Oh, thanks, Yanho. I was thankful for his kindness. After Yanho left the room, it was just me and Lance. There are so many things to think about. If I think about what Lance said, did he always feel so anxious? However Lance did, he was definitely different from Red, who had such a strong personality. It never occurred to him that what I showed Lance would be everything to him. If I had known that, I would have asked him to try other things too. Maybe that was why he liked the lemon tea. I remembered he followed me and gave me a cup of lemon tea when I lost my phone. That was the only way for Lance to express himself. For a simple reason that I chose and bought something for Lance, that became what he likes. The clothes that I chose for him at the department store and the tea I bought for him. I didn't know that he felt so anxious. I really didn't know. I felt so bad that I wanted to cry. I held his hand and buried my face on the sheets. Oh.
나 왔어.
Alright, I'll end the episode off there. We'll continue this next time, so I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye!